everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Welcome to my new craft room. It's a little bit echoey and the lighting's a little bit dodgy, but I'll get it right eventually after a bit of practice. So today I'm firing in with some brand new goodies which are due for release on the 1st of June in the brand new catalogue. And I'm going to be using this beautiful, vibrant 6x6 paper stack, which is called, I'll have to bear with me because I don't know the names of everything yet, Garden Impressions. It's stunning, and this is a 6x6 pad and you get 48 sheets. Beautiful. I'm also going to be using this fantastic bundle called Stitched All Around. I absolutely love it. It's stunning. And I'm just going to quickly show you what the thinlets cut out. So bear with me and then we'll get on with the project. When when I'm using new things, I'm going to quickly show you them and then I'll get on with the project. And then once I've shown you, next time I use them, I won't need to show you again. So this is the shapes that the set cuts out. They're absolutely beautiful. We're going to be using this one today. And you also get these as well, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see in this light. I don't think you will. But basically, can you see it there? No, I can't see it. Well, basically this one is like a semi-die cut impressed embossed kind of pattern, which is like a crisscross. It's stunning. And then here we have a line of stitches which are cross stitches, and here we have a line of stitching which is line stitching. So basically these leave impressions on whatever you want to put them on rather than cutting out a full shape. They're beautiful, and I'm just showing you on one of the new colours there. This is Call Me Clover. I might just use that actually. I think I'm going to pick this one. I don't know whether to use Call Me Clover or Grapefruit Grove, which these are two of the new in colours. So let me see, do I want that bright one there or do I want this lovely green? I'm going to step outside my comfort zone and I'm going to go for green. I very rarely use green. So, oops, knocking the table. I feel like I haven't crafted in 10 years. I've been busy moving, as most of my followers will know, so that's why I've not been around. And I really do feel like I've not crafted in forever, like I don't know what I'm doing. But that's nothing new, is it? So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut this Call Me Clover cardstock to 8x8. Because that is the size of the box that we're going to make, and it's a triangular box. You can put little treats in it or whatever you like. So we're going to cut that 8x8. I'm doing it all. I've not pre-cut anything, so bear with me. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to speed it up. I feel like I've not talked to any of you in ages. So I'm going to do everything from start to finish. So on one side, we're going to score at 2, 4, and then 6 1/4, all in inches. I'll leave the measurements on my blog for you to go on over and get them later. So 2, 4, and 6 1/4. Now, 6 1/4. That's 6 1/4. The 6 1/4, where the 6 1/4 score line is, this is going to be your front fold over flap to your box. So bear that in mind. So basically, this is the top of your box now. If you turn it, and we're going to score again at 2 and 6. So 2 and 6. Okay, so if it makes it easier, ooh, I'm knocking table all over. If it makes it easier for you, just put a little dot here to remind you that that is going to be the front flap. I've got wooden floors in this craft room, so my chair is sliding all over. I feel like I'm on a fairground ride. It's awful. Right, I'll get used to it. I might have to get a rug underneath my chair to stop it slipping. So I'm going to fold and burnish all of these score marks now. I want it really, really nice. Okay. Bearing in mind that that top one, I'm going to keep it to the top so I don't forget. Okay, so the box is going to go like so. So this smaller flap here is the front, basically. Okay, so now what we need to do is, let me just remind myself, right, so we need to keep these two squares here and the rest can go. So we can get rid of that bottom one and we're getting rid of the two top ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So we take 2, keep 1, take 1, and we do the same at each side. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And as you're cutting it away, make sure you cut away the score line. So cut to the left hand side of the score line. We don't want that bump, or else it will mess about. So there I'm cutting to the left of it, and here I'm cutting to the right of it to cut that score line away. Okay, and then I'm going to cut up there and cut up there. And these scissors are absolutely pants. I wish Stampin' Up would bring their lovely big scissors back so that I could buy some. Because sometimes the snips, you know, they just don't cut it when you want to cut a lot. And I'm not very good at cutting accurately with my trimmer. There we go, we'll manage. This is lovely. It feels really thick, does this cardstock. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful colour, and green's not normally my colour. But that's why I've chosen it, to force myself not to just use pink. Okay, so I've got my little dot there, which reminds me that that's the top. So these we're going to turn these into flaps, which are going to help us make our triangular shape. So what we're doing is, each one of these is 2 inches by 2 inches. We want to find the centre point. So I'm just using my grid paper here, and I'm measuring the centre point on that one, and I'm going to measure the centre point on that one. Then using a ruler, I'm going to score from that centre point to the score line to the corner. Okay, super easy. Just make sure you get it lined up nicely into that corner. Okay, so put your bone folder on the corner and then line it up like so. Let me just make that a little bit. And then do the same at the other side. So put your bone folder or your score tool in the corner there, and then meet it up to that little line that you've made. Okay, like so. And then you want to fold those over, and you want to make sure that that is nice and crisp, otherwise it'll catch here. Okay. Okay. Please excuse my homemade bandage. I broke one of my nails quite badly when I was packing. Actually, it was when we was moving some furniture, and it just snapped right off. And so it's a little bit sore, so I'm keeping it covered up. Can I find any plasters? No, they're in a box somewhere. I'm not all fully unpacked yet. So I've got a homemade bandage, bit of tissue and sellotape. So I'm just nipping that corner off to make that flap look like that. Okay, so you've got a triangle, and you're just going to cut it off kind of like horizontal to there. Okay, it just looks neater. You don't have to do this bit, but it looks neater inside your box. Okay, and don't cut it down too far or you won't have room for your adhesive. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to round that corner off. Now I do still use my Project Life corner rounder. It is retired, unfortunately. You can use your envelope punch board, or we do have, in fact I forgot all about that, we have the new corner rounder. I'm forgetting what I've got. This one here, which is the delicately detailed, has a corner rounder in it. As if I forgot. Right. Project Life one can get filed under retired. So now I'm going to line these with DSP. So we've got specific measurements here. So I will tell you what they are. So for the front flap here, we need, for the lid, I've called this the lid, this needs to be 3 3/4 by 1 3/8. And then the back here is slightly larger, so that's 3 3/4 by 2 inches, okay? And then our box is going to go together like so. So this one here is going to have DSP. I'm not putting it on the bottom, we don't need it there. So this section here, which I call the front, will be 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. So I'm going to cut all of those now. And I'm just going to cut my 6 by 6 straight away to 3 3/4. 3 3/4, which is there. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my first, which is 1 3/8. So 1 and where's 3/8? 1, 2, it's there. It's just before 1 1/4, isn't it? Couldn't think then. See, look, see, because I've not crafted in about 2 weeks, I'm forgetting how to measure. That doesn't look right. Let me just double check that. That doesn't look right. No, it doesn't want to be 1 3/8. It wants to be 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Didn't think it looked right. There. I don't know if I've cut that right. Yes. I think so. Just needs rounding off. I'll put the correct measurements on my blog. I've obviously written that down wrong. So let me round that. My brain's gone to mush. Honestly, you forget. You forget how to measure and how to cut. It's not right, isn't that? Let me trim some more off. It's not right, isn't that? So I've cut it to, I'm going to cut it to 1 1/4. Yeah, am I? 1 1/2. 1 1/2. Let's have a look. That's right. Oh, me, honestly, I've forgotten how to add up. So let me just see which. So it's that side. So now the next one wants to be 2 inches. Hopefully I've measured that right. We'll double check as we go. So that's for the back. Yep, that's right. And then for my front, I want 1 3/4. So 1 3/4. I'm not worrying about it, whether it flows and all matches perfect. Yes, that's right. So it was just that first flap that I'd done incorrectly. But as I say, I will leave it on my blog. So I'm going to add these now with some snail. And then we'll do some stamping. And I'm going to use one of the beautiful new inks, which is the Grapefruit Grove, which matches that flower there. I'm not sure if that's the exact colour that's on there because I've not learned all of the colours of all of the new DSPs yet, but I shall. It'll make it my mission. Okay, so I'm layering that on there like so. Okay, so there we go. So now I need to put some adhesive just on these 2 flaps here. I'm not putting them on those flaps, just these flaps here. And for quickness, I'm going to use snail. You need to use either red line tape or wet glue, or if you still are lucky enough to own fast fuse, use fast fuse. So we're going to attach that to the back like so. Line it up really nicely. Get my finger right in there. And line that one up nicely too. Okay. And there's your little box, there's your front flap with your little dot on. So we've got these little tabs that can fold in. You can put your treats in there and then just shut it like so. And then we're going to close it with a little sentiment. You could tie ribbon round as well. Okay, so let's do our stamping. So this is the shape that I chose. I'll just put it on there so you can see that lovely stitch detail. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to just zoom in ever so slightly. Not quite got my camera set up perfect yet. Right, so this is Grapefruit Grove. I keep wanting to push them like that and we don't need to. We just lift it open and slide. I keep forgetting that they've changed them. Okay, so this one says thank you. So I'm going to ink it up. Because I haven't used it before, I'm going to practice stamp. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Ooh, what a lovely colour. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that in my cutout shape. Now, I would advise you stamping and then cutting out because often, you know, you get it straighter, but I've not done a bad job there, if I say so myself. So then all I'm going to do is mount that on dimensionals. Really, really simple. And I would put my little treats in there. Oh. One at the top, one at the bottom. I'd put my little treats in there and then I would just use the dimensional at the bottom. If I put it on the right place. The dimensional at the bottom just to keep that box shut. But you could use, as I say, you could leave it like so. Tie some ribbon round. You could use a little foamy dot. You could do what you want. In fact, I'm going to just stick it. I think I'll have it to the side like so. Okay. Do I want some ribbon on there? Do you know what? I think I need some ribbon. Just one moment, bear with me. Okay, I'm back. I just had to scoot across the room to go and get this lovely ribbon, which is one of the new in colour ribbons, and it's a skinny ribbon and it's a grow grain. It's 3.2 millimeters, is it? 1/8 of an inch. It's so pretty, look at it. So I'm going to, I don't know really how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to wrap it around in a little cross like that. Shall I? Yeah, that's cute, isn't it? And cut myself enough so I can tie it in a bow. Now bear with me because I've got this big fat sausage finger today. So, right, so I'm going to, I want to crisscross it. I want it to crisscross. I'm going to struggle. If I start fighting with it, I'll just tie it in a bow and leave it. Okay. It's really difficult with a sausage finger to tie a bow. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I won't be beaten. Okay. That look right? Not really. Don't like it. Let me change it. Okay. Okay. Tell you what we'll do. I will just wrap it around like so, and then I'm just going to tie it in a knot because I'm struggling to tie a bow at the moment with my big fat sausage fingers. So I'm struggling to tie a knot. Full stop, never mind a bow. Oh dear me. Right, come on. Come on. There we go. Right. Oh God, I made a right mess of that. Okay, let's sort it out. So we've got a crisscross. Let's see if we can manage a bow. Okay. Concentrate. I go quiet when I'm concentrating. Okay. Have I done it? I need that extra finger to help me, and it's bandaged. Okay. We're there. We're there. We're there. We've done it. Okay. we've done it. We've got there. Oh, I'll just trim now. Sorry about that. I am fingers and thumbs today because obviously I've got one bandaged up. But you get what I was trying to do. I'm sure you could do it much quicker and much prettier because you haven't got a sausage finger. I hope you enjoyed that video. It's nice to be back. That's a lovely tidy box. I'm impressed with that. I'm so happy to be back. Don't forget to hop on over to my blog and check out the measurements for this. If you still haven't got your new Stampin' Up catalogue, get in touch and I can send you one. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.